I am definitely a fan.
What, Anna?
Nope, I'm angry. Rar.
Anyway.
I would... Okay, go ahead, Aunt Jay.
I'm just saying, I can't really think of anything that would really make me stop shipping Galena. Because I've been through so much with this couple that I think it's hard for me to move on from them because the emotions and feelings that I get when I think about them, you can't just, I don't feel like that anymore. So I just think both brothers have, like, similar traits. Like, they just, what they're showing at the moment, like, fluctuates. So, yeah.
I agree. I think that... Whew, totally forgot what we were talking about. I forgot to stick to my ass.
Basically, if Stefan starts asking
Good answer, Jen.
I would be
on the ball.
Sorry. I know, I thought so too. I know. Sorry. I'm sorry, I still kind of have the flu. Anyway, I think that I wouldn't even... If they ever did that to Damon's character, it would be so bad. But the writers would never do that. The writers wouldn't, because you write two different characters separately. You don't write them to be interchangeable characteristics. They're brothers. We get that. They have similar personalities. That's a given. But at the same time, they're two separate people. So if they start creating Damon like Stefan, where he's not, I wouldn't say boring, because Stefan's not boring, but I would say if they start creating Damon like Stefan and Stefan like Damon, it would be a very, very, very poor choice in writing. And as Jay, since you're a writer, you would know too, you don't rewrite characters like that.
No.
You don't change up their personalities like that. Damon is never going to be Stefan, and Stefan's never going to be Damon. You can't do that. And Matt basically...
Maddie's upset because that girl called Stefan boring. It's okay, Maddie. We don't think Stefan's boring. Anyway, yeah. Like, as a writer, like, Damon is one for me. For me, Damon is actually one of the hardest characters for me to write. So, because he's so, like, he's so complex and perfect, that, yeah. I wouldn't switch the characters because Stefan's perfect as he is, and Damon's perfect. He is, yeah, they can change and, like, evolve as characters. I don't want them swapping personalities. Silence.
And are you going or am I going?
We're so not here today, guys.
I think that both Damon and Stefan can be broody romantic and boring and witty and fun and interesting. I don't think there's, like, you can't switch them. They can't become, like, more or less like that. No, I don't. No, I disagree with this entirely. I can't answer this. I'm sorry.
I can't like this, as I would say when I was little. I can't like
Charlotte?
this.
I can't do it.
Charlotte?
I kind of agree with Anna in the fact that I think they both have the sides to them that are like that. I don't think it's just black and white. Stefan also already has witty, fun, and interesting part, and Damon can be romantic, but that's just me. But as you guys are thinking about the writing, I don't think they would ever do the characters, and there would be really nothing that could stop me from shipping Delana. I mean, it's just possible, and I don't think Damon would act like that. Those are their personalities. Whatever you're seeing, it's whatever comes out. It should not be their personality changing. It should be a different side of being shown.
Profound.
Okay.
Jen, you want to ask
Awkward.
the next question?
Yes, I do. Where is it? Which one are we on?
Oh my god, number 9. You had me number them.
I did, but then I opened them up in something else, and then it didn't number them anymore. So let me go look. Hang on. Okay, there's the John question.
Stefan being Parker. Rippa.
How do you feel about intimate revivals? No.
What?
What is my next today?
2 questions before
All right.
that.
Anon asked, I've heard people say that
What?
Say that this thing is all just a plot device for Delana and that Stefan leaving was only the... What?
No, she's right.
Can I read
Don't
this?
trick me.
No, you're right, Jen. Keep going.
No, the only way that Delana...
Rolling my eyes at you guys.
What do you guys think about this? Should I read it again?
No.
Alright.
Let me read it. I want to read it because I couldn't hear any of that.
Okay. I don't...
Ugh.
So apparently me and Jen are the only ones going clear.
I can't hear anything.
Well, I can hear you guys a little bit, but sometimes,
Like Charlotte, I can't hear. Yeah.
We apologize, you guys.
Yeah. Technical
Don't overwhelm us
difficulties.
with questions, but we love you.
I think we should record the second half of this tomorrow.
What? I can't tomorrow.
No?
I think we're good. Come on, we can keep going. Let's
Yeah, we're good.
Alright, keep going. I don't
doing
have that
this.
question
Okay.
on the recording, though.
I'll read it again. I've heard people say that Stefan Ripper thing is only a plot device for Delana, and that Stefan leaving was the only way Delana could ever happen. What do you guys think about this? I
Disagree.
think Delana would eventually... Agree?
Disagree.
Okay. I think that Delana would have eventually happened. I think it was only a matter of time. I think this just brought it a little bit closer because instead of all of her focus being on Stefan, her focus changed to finding Stefan, helping Stefan, but also so this Salvatore was still there helping her and guiding her. And that showed how great of a guy he is for her. I'm done. Go. Guys,
Well, I agree with you, Jen.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think either way, Delana was going to happen. I just think they needed to kind of equal out the brothers a bit. Like, because you saw the bad part of Damon, so I think you needed to see a little bit more of Stefan's part. I just think his whole Ripa thing kind of just made it sooner. There you go. I agree with Jen. Basically, what Jen said is flawless, and I can't compete, so I'm just going to sit here and pout. Okay.
I'm sorry. Should I play the Star Wars theme again?
No.
No, don't do it. Anna, Charlotte.
No more derailment, guys. Come on. I'm actually the focused one today. You see this?
No, you're not.
I'm actually focused. That's why I haven't
I
contributed
have
to
an
the
answer.
derailing.
I have an
Anyway.
answer. I have an answer.
No, I'm not derailed right
No, I have an
Okay,
now. Fine,
answer.
Anna can go first.
Anna, go.
Okay. That's my whole answer. Oh boy.
Charlotte.
It took me a while to find that.
I agree to the extent that I
Joseph
think
Morgan was just on
Delana
our
was gonna happen
podcast.
anyway eventually, and that him leaving was just basically the way that it came faster. But what? What did Anna say?
I said Joseph Morgan was
don't
just on our podcast.
Okay, I'm continuing. I don't think it was. I don't think I've said this before. My
What?
blog, I think that I don't think it was an entire to say that because I know it was just like a platonic question, but it was a story arc for Stefan's character himself because there was the potential for that throughout the whole series when we've seen them talk about his issues with blood and things like that. It's not like it came out of the blue. So it's actually, I really like the fact that they're doing this with stuff, inner demons that we didn't get to see before. So I don't think that whole fleshing out of his character in the 1920s thing, that wouldn't have been just for the like shallow purpose of getting Delana together. Because contrary to some people's belief, Delana is not the whole show, and Stefan is actually a piece. So I don't think it was the plot.
You mean they're not?
They're not.
That was a joke. That was a joke. No one laughed. They're not funny. Okay.
I laughed.
You guys are so choppy. I can hear hardly anything.
I know, it's horrible.
That's why I keep saying what.
All right. Did everyone answer? Yeah.
Should I read the next one?
If you want.
Anon asked, I understand all you girls would like Damon and Elena end up together, and I know from all of your podcasts that you want everyone in the show to be happy in the end. Where do you guys see Stefan then? His whole life seems to hinge upon Elena, and he does love her as much as Damon does. Wouldn't he be miserable? No, that's why he has Catherine.
And
Or
Caroline.
And Caroline. Come on, guys.
Yeah, he has options. Like,
And
I don't think your whole life should be hinged upon anybody.
Exactly. Thank you.
I think Stefan's the type that because Damon would fall, I think, harder and faster if something happened, like a falling out between him and Elena. I think Stefan, especially since he's been apart from her for so long now, he is the reason why he stayed apart from her, if it has been voluntary, is so that she could have a better life or didn't have to be with him because of his guilt and stuff. And if the guilt clears away, I think Stefan will be the person who, as long as Elena was happy, he'd be okay. He would be upset, but he wouldn't be past the point of moving on.
No, I think that Charlotte's right with that, because I was reading, Ashley Nina Luch was getting a bunch of asks earlier today, which was really funny, and she was talking about how she wouldn't want Delana as endgame if the brothers were fighting over her.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, no, I don't want that either.
I totally agree with her. But then I told her, I said, what if he's happy with Steph or with Catherine or Caroline or someone else? Then it would work, because, and I think that she had a great point, and I'll go back and find the ask for you guys. She said that if Stefan's more likely to move on and love someone else than Damon is. Elena is his end all. That's it. You're done. There's nothing else for Damon. I don't see Damon, and nothing against any of the other shippers who ship Damon with anyone else. I just don't think Damon can love anyone else like he loves Elena. I just don't think it's possible. And the writers have written him like that. And I think Stefan's more likely to move on and be happy with someone else than Damon is. Which is why I think it would make more sense if Damon got Elena in the end. And not even coming from a shipper standpoint, just basing it off of what kind of characters these are. I think Damon would end up with Elena and Stefan would end up with either Catherine or Caroline. I think it would be dramatic irony if he ended up with Catherine, and I think that would make a lot more sense. But I do ship him with Caroline. Anyway, keep going.
Well, I mean, look, like you said, look at their characters. I mean, Damon's been with a bunch of girls at a brothel. He fell for Caroline, loved her for 145 years, and then loved Elena. Stefan loved Catherine, loved Rebecca, loved Elena. So it's just, you fall in and out of love. That's just the thing. But your whole life should not be hinged upon one person. I don't care if you're dead or alive.
Yeah.
But I don't want Stefan to be miserable.
Dead or alive.
'Cause I'm a cowboy.
I just don't want Stefan to be miserable.
On a steel horse I ride.
Question number 11.
Horse I ride. Can I read it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna read it.
Okay. Oh.
Sit here and cry.
Okay. Anon asked, how do you feel about the imminent revival of Stefan and Elena's relationship, romantic or otherwise?
I don't want it now.
Can I add? Alright, I'm just gonna end it. The revival of Stefan and the relationship, romantic or otherwise, is definitely imminent, and I'm kind of waiting for it, but not in... I kept them together romantically, but I think there should be a up in your face between them, like an actual discussion and an actual what the fudge is happening between us, like what's going on. You know, they actually did have a conversation instead of just giving her a broken look and just walking away, because that's what always happens. So yeah, or him trying to tell her that I don't want you anymore, or I hate you, or I don't love you anymore, and go, how about give some reasons? That would be good. So maybe then she would actually A, take your words to heart, or B, have an argument against you.
I didn't hear anything you just said.
Okay, we're typing in the chat.
Go ahead, Jen.
Okay.